Good afternoon, Terrell here. This is gonna be a kind of a cool new video. I've done a lot of motor rebuilds on this channel, and I don't even know if I'm doing a motor rebuild on this. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on a 2013, I believe, BRZ. My brother picked this up. Unfortunately, on the way home, it spun a bearing. So we're going to pull the motor, hopefully tonight, get it on a stand, and see what's savable, what's not, and see how bad it actually got hurt. I have not started it since it spun but one single time. So I won't be starting on this video because I don't want anything hurt, but it's pretty bad. So we're gonna try to get this thing pulled out and see how long it takes us, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. This is the car. That's the engine. Nice little 13 BRZ in white. Start by, of course, taking the negative cable off the battery. Take the air box off. Drain the coolant. I take the AC compressor off, the alternator off, the two coolant lines both there off, the two engine connectors, the starter, fuel lines of course, and then looks like it should almost be ready on the top, and then of course bell housing bolts and the two motor mount nuts. Pretty simple, but the intake box is removed now. Pulled the cover off the bottom and look at that. Bro, how do you forget this entire coolant hose just chilling there? That's pretty cool. Wait till it got a little bit darker so I could get out of the sun. We got the fuel lines off here. You put a zip tie on each side of this tab. One there, and then push in and then pull out. And usually they come out. Both coolant lines are now off. Gotta start working on the rest of it. All right, motor is out of car now. Once I got the bell housing bolts out, I lifted it up and it came straight out. There's your old dole bearing. Sounds pretty good actually. And there's clutch and pressure plate. Alright, just got the drain plug broke loose. So let's see how this oil looks coming out of this FA20. Some sparkles there so far. Nothing absurd yet, which is awesome to see. Definitely look very shiny. She's pretty toasty, unfortunately. Alright, getting the oil pan coming down here nice and easy. See how she looks. Okay, whoopsie daisy. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Some absolute tard. Wow. Someone needs to be fired from wherever they work. This is call-outable for sure. That's insane. Yes, I did just drop this in there. It's obviously full of metal. But whoever the fuck touched this thing last, I apologize about my language. That's insane. The oil pickup is just... Oh my gosh, dude, that's insane. Wow. That's honestly insane. I'm shocked right now. Last night I pulled the oil pan off, and I just saw the oil pickup was just hanging, unfortunately. And I don't trust anything in the motor now because it's lost oil pressure everywhere. So the cams could be scored, main bearings, all that could be bad. So I will take it apart later on. But my brother just bought an engine from somebody in local. So it's 5 a.m. right now. I just hopped in my truck and threw the engine lift in the back of my truck and a tire, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this engine for him, and we're gonna try to get this thing in today and get the car back and running for him. New BRZ FRS engine in the back of my truck. We're gonna bring it home and get this thing dropped in hopefully by noon. Engine is now in. Everything's bolted down. Just gotta get the starter tight. Coolant lines are tight on the back side now. Just gotta get this motor low down, the motor mount nuts, and then get the header on, the coolant stuff on, and a few sensors, and then should be able to start it in probably another 20-30 minutes. All right, this is basically all done. I just put some oil in and then topped off coolant. Took the fuel pump fuse out, and we're gonna go ahead and prime this thing, make sure it's got good oil pressure before we start it. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. There we go, boys and girls. That sounds awesome right now. Alrighty. All right, she is running awesome for about 20 minutes now. He's gonna take this for. I don't know if I'm gonna tear on the other engine because it may not be worth it. It had no oil pressure for at least 10 minutes. Might just be completely toast. But thank you for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.